Śrīla Prabhupāda Śrīla Prabhupāda Namo Vishwavadaya Krishna Krishnaya Bhutale Śrīmate Bhaktivedanta Swami Namane Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Prasade Nirvishesha Shudhavati Vācātare Sarani Mohan Pradhyaya Krishna Priyavakadaya Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya-namane Gaurase Namaha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dīnabandho Jagapate Gopesha Gopāla Radha Namaste
Vishnu Devi Parmami Hari Priye Macha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhu Cha Patitanam Pavnebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare.
Is my voice clear? Is my voice clear?
Yes, Prabhuji, it's clear now. It's clear now,
I can't
Prabhuji.
hear
Very good.
you. Write the chat. Okay, so okay, that's clear. So this shloka is one of the most important shloka, especially for our sampradaya, because Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, changed Sarvam Bhattacharya, who was a Mayavadi, using this shloka. Therefore, actually, if you see this shloka now is the beginning of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. This shloka, because Mahaprabhu using this converted a Mayavadi into a devotee. That is Sarvam Bhattacharya. And this shloka is the beginning of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. And this shloka has 11 words. So when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was preaching to Sarvam Bhattacharya, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said Sarvam Bhattacharya give explanation to it. Sarvam Bhattacharya gave 9 explanations. And Mahaprabhu gave 11 explanations. 11 or something, 14 explanations. I think it's for now 11 explanations. And when Sarvam Bhattacharya heard 11 explanations of Mahaprabhu without touching the 9 explanations of Sarvam Bhattacharya, he understood this only God can do, nobody else. This only Krishna can do, nobody else. It convinced him. This convinced him. Yes. So it's very so it convinced the Sarva Bhattacharya. Now, while meeting with Sanatana Goswami, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave 61 explanations of this verse. Now do 11 factorial. Now do 11 factorial, permutation combination. Using 11 words, how many meanings you get? So Mahaprabhu made 61 explanations and spoke to Sanatana Goswami. Now, what is there in this verse? This verse makes it so important. Of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. What makes this verse so important of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam? Can anyone say? Anybody online? Why this verse makes it a so important verse? No, anybody heard this verse before? Why this is so important? See, the whole question came, Sukdev Goswami, who was an Atma Rama, why did he hear Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam? Now, can you appreciate this question? If somebody is an Atma Rama, then why he doesn't have to do any sadhana or hear any scripture? Sukdev Goswami, the time he got birth, first of all, he was not come out of the womb. He said, if I come out of the womb, I will come in Maya. Vyasdev has to call Krishna, otherwise mother would die. बच्चा 12 साल का पेट में है, 12 साल तक पेट में है, तो माँ क्या होगा, बस होगा नहीं, बस हो जाएगा कर माँ की सोच. Then Krishna came and Krishna gave ashration to Sukdev Goswami will not fall into Maya. Then he came out. After he came out, now who's the father of Sukdev Goswami? Vyasdev. Supreme Lord, literary incarnation of God, who's writing all the Vedic scriptures. So generally, Sukdev Goswami stayed at home, he'll hear all the Vedic scriptures. He ran away. He ran away from home. And यहाँ से अरे बेटा रुक जा, अरे वेद तो पढ़ के चला, बोले बहुत जन्मों से मैंने वेद पढ़ा है, तब भी मैं माया में पढ़ा हूँ. I've studied Vedas so many lifetimes, still I have received second initiation. So many lifetimes I received second initiation. And Vyasdev is going, Putra, and where only that incident happened. We want you to train him very nicely. He said, already so many lifetimes having had his parents. Then Vyasdev thought a trick. Vyasdev thought a trick. How to get his son back who wants to become a brahmachari in the forest. So he used Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. He taught Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam to his disciples, and the disciples went to forest, and while disciples went to forest, he started reciting Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. The disciples started to recite Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. Aho Bhakyam Stankalakutam Jigasyapi Asadam Leve Gatim Dhakanyam Kamba Dayalu Sharanam. So 2-3 words, Tadev. So this 2-3 words, Sukdev Goswami heard. And then he attracted and came to Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. So he was an Atma Rama, completely satisfied in the self. We are Indriya Rama. We are Indriya Rama. अगर प्रसाद नहीं बने सुबह में तो हरि बोल हो जाए. Sukdev Goswami, no, even jungle, whatever comes, I will take. Wherever Krishna keep, I will sleep. If we don't get a nice bed to sleep, our body vata increases. And if morning breakfast doesn't come, then pitta increases. The body is so many things happen. And I remember during NCC opening 2030, my parents had come, and for one night I had not slept. There was so much sale, and hardly were eating also. So I was become very irritated. The parents were wondering what happened to them. When you don't get food and sleep, we become very irritable and things like that. Sukdev Goswami was an Atma Rama without, he has conquered over eating, sleeping, mating, defending. He has conquered over eating, sleeping, mating, and defending. See, we find sleep even in Bhagavatam. But he gave up sleep, he gave up eating. See, going to forest means there's no ठिकाना for your sleeping. Defending. What you defend? Anytime forest may come in, animals may come and eat you up. Defending. And no eating, because whatever kanmul is there, that's what he may eat. And that's what it's like. He will eat, take only quarter of milk. In 15 minutes, whatever milk cow will give, that much only stay in householder house. Just take 1/4 of milk, and that's what is that. He run upon that. And always absorbing Brahman. Always absorbing Brahman. So because Sukadeva Goswami was like this, nothing, he had no trouble, he has no mental tension. He is already on the way back to Godhead. But then why did he choose Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam? Because what is Mayavadi's concept is, you do bhakti, even you do bhakti, to become into Brahma. And then you give up the process. Even you do meditation on Vishnu, to merge into Vishnu, merge into Brahma, and give up meditation on Vishnu. Even you hear Bhagavatam, you hear and you become Atma Rama, then you keep it up. That's what the general concept in the Vedic time people thought, the sages who were impersonalists there. But Sukadeva Goswami had already attained the perfection. He's already Atma Rama. Then why do he have to do any sadhana? So that was astonishment. Now you're able to understand the astonishment of the sages, because to understand the question also takes some time. To understand the question also takes some time. Is it clear online? See, why
Yes,
did they
Prabhuji.
ask that question? And why did they ask the question that what is the need for Sukadeva Goswami to hear Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam? Now, what do you feel? Sukadeva Goswami has a need to hear Bhagavatam or not? If you are at the state of Sukadeva Goswami, still become detached, तो ये morning program अगर हमारे लिए नहीं है. Bhagavatam class, we are not transcendental to Bhagavatam class. We are now transcendental to all this thing. It is not for us, right? We will have that mindset or not there, because we are liberated. And you think also, now let us do nice morning program so that we get rid of the. And when voice devotees get married, then they feel liberated. Now, no. So, but this liberation is different from something with some works. Complete peace. That's peace. And if we can just experience that, there is no. It's mind. See, what is misery? When mind runs in different directions, that is misery. If we want to define misery, when mind is running in so many directions, that is a misery. There is no problem. But if mind is running in different directions, that is a misery. And what is Brahman happiness? When the mind doesn't run in any direction and peaceful, that is Brahman. Brahm Sukha. Brahm Sukha Kalpate. These three modes are not agitating the mind with Brahm Sukha. Sometimes you chant, very nicely attentively chant, and you feel very peaceful. How many experience that? That is called Brahma Sukha. That is not Bhakti Sukha, that is Brahma Sukha. Because you chant it nicely, the mind is not at all troubling you. So that is called Brahman pleasure. But Bhakti pleasure, when you find ecstasy in Kirtan, ecstasy in Japa, ecstasy in Krishna, it's much higher than that Brahman pleasure. It's much higher than that Brahman pleasure. Because in Antaranga Shakti. Brahman pleasure is Bhairanga Shakti का effect चला जाता है, then it's called Brahman pleasure. Ecstasy means Antaranga Shakti covers you, that is ecstasy. So the Goswami was already into Brahmanalize. Why did he need to hear Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam? And that is the answer given in this verse. Atma Ramascha Manayo. Even those who are Atma Rama, they also get attracted by the pastimes of Lord Hari because they're transcendental. The three types of people hear Krishna Katha. Those who are Bhubukshu. Krishna's pastimes is so attractive. Even people who watch movies, they also like it. Krishna dancing with the gopis. Krishna is married so much. Krishna fighting so nicely. How many we've seen that? Even outside people also start liking it. So Krishna's pastimes are, as a child, he will do so wonderful Leela. So everybody gets attracted to Krishna Leela. They may not understand. And those are mumukshu like us. We also enjoy Krishna Leela. And those who are already muktas, they also relish Krishna Leela. There. Because Hari, all activity of Hari is transcendental. Like Narad Muni is going to generally the like I said, Sudha Goswami will stay in the house in the household of home only for 15 minutes, not more than that. So generally, the sadhus don't interfere much in the household life or just only whatever time required. But Narad Muni went all 16,108 householder palaces of Krishna to see how Krishna is dealing in household life. Because even Krishna's pastimes in householder life is also transparent. Is also transcendental. Now Sukdev Goswami is narrating Ras Leela, though he's so detached, but he is narrating Ras Leela, Krishna's relationship with the gopis, which is on a metal platform look like a what? So people for Atma Rama, they see from all, they don't like the movie of this world. They neither hear the movie and neither see the movie. They're detached and they're completely absorbed in Brahman, the people who are Atma Ramas there in this world. They are completely detached. Then why did you need to hear about somebody's household life? Somebody's killing somebody, somebody dancing with a girl. Why they have to hear? Because it is of Hari. And that's what this verse is explaining beautifully that how Lord's pastimes are transcendental. And whoever hears, even transcendental personalities get attracted by it. Even transcendental personalities get attracted by Lord's pastime. So you found seven factors in the shloka, namely Atma Rama, Munya, Nirgantah, Api, Cha, Urukrama, Kurvanti, Ahetuki, Bhaktin, Uttam Buddha. Now, each word has, according to which Prakash there, Atma, see, the word Atma can have seven meanings. Brahman, body, mind, endeavor, endurance, intelligence, and person. But Atma have seven meanings. And Muniya means those who are thoughtful, those who are grave and silent, ascetic, the persistent, mendicant, cherishing saint. Nirgranta means one who is liberated, one who has no connection with scripture. Nirgrantha, Grantha, a capital S, and one who is penniless. And Ni is used certainty, counting, building, forbearance. Urukrama means the one that are then Kurvanti, refer to doing things for somebody else. So Atma Ramas render devotion unto the Lord, not for person himself, but for the place of the Lord. Hetu means causes. So there are many causes of one's sense satisfaction. They can be chiefly classified as mental enjoyment, visceral power, and liberation. So generally, if you ask a normal devotee, why are you chanting Hare Krishna? Heart is purified. We'll go back to God. But Atma Rama is already heart is purified. Already is going back to God. So that means his bhakti is a hetu. Our bhakti has a Hetu. Karmi, Jnani, Yogi, all have Hetu. But Atma Rama even doesn't have one. And they can really do bhakti. And they feel the real attraction to Krishna because they are completely purified. Excess goes on. They were completely Atma Rama. Netrahara Vihara Divajita. They completely one word, complete Atma Rama. So Hetu means causal. So there are many causes of one's own satisfaction. And they can be chiefly classified as mental enjoyment, mystic powers. And mental enjoyments are innumerable. Yes. So what is unalloyed devotional service means? Service to the Lord without desire for the above mentioned personal benefits, and Krishna can be fully satisfied by whom? Atmara. Which type of bhakti is dear to Krishna? Which is performed by the Atmara. Those are nothing to you. When such people do bhakti, that pleases Krishna. Unalloyed devotional service of the Lord progresses in different stages. Practice of devotional service in the material field is of 81 different qualities. And above such activities are transcendental practice of devotional service, which is called sadhana bhakti. And the sadhana bhakti mature into prema bhakti. And then it comes to 9 stages: bhava, prema, sneha, rati. And it comes to the stage of prema. And devotees in conjugal love develop ecstasy at the stage and then stages of separation. So the import of the word Ittha Bhuta is complete bliss. The transcendental tradition of a person Brahman becomes comparable to the scanty water contained in the pit made by a cow's hoof. So Brahman pleasure is nothing for a devotee. The yogis work hard, Mayavadis work hard to get the Brahman pleasure. For a devotee doesn't care for it. Billamangal Thakur is saying that Mukti is standing with folding hand at my door. Please come and give me. I want to serve you. I say, I don't need you. I don't need you. And Shuddha Bhakti at the stage of Bhava is Moksha Laguta Trip. That even person think, I don't want Mukti. Many times they think, oh, when we get rid of this material body, when we will go to spiritual world, we get free from this all miserable material world. The thoughts come on that. It should come also. If it doesn't come, there's a problem. It should come. But when a person develops the stage of bhava, actually it becomes samsara at the stage of bhava. Why Prabhupada is saying, in bhakti also, when you're doing bhakti, when it's come to the state of transcendental bliss, that is called moksha laguta kriti. You're happy in this world only because you're feeling so much ecstasy in chanting, dancing, bhagavatam, that you don't want anything. Like one Mataji asked one question, I was doing morning spiritual world class. तो जी वहाँ मंगल आरती होती है ना, वरना हम नहीं जाएंगे वहाँ पर अगर मंगल आरती नहीं होती. Since they are feeling so happiness in attending Mangal Aarti, they want to go spiritual only Mangal Aarti day. Because the joy is so much here in this world, in Bhakti. So the stage of Bhava Bhakti, person actually becomes an Atmarama. He doesn't need anything. And sometimes Krishna will give you glimpse. Like I remember one time I went to Mayapur there. And suddenly Mayapur Mangal Aarti, Darshan Aarti, feeling so happy. बोला अभी खाने की इच्छा नहीं होती. When you feel अभी खाने की इच्छा नहीं हो रही है, सोने की इच्छा नहीं हो रही, कुछ नहीं चाहिए, बस बैठ के सिर्फ भगवान चाहिए. So understood that is the stage of power. No desire for respect, no desire for anything else there. The person becomes completely satisfied at this stage. Now, challenge come with us. If the devotees are entering marriage life, so one side they hear about Atma Rama, and one side they have to take care of the family, so much burden and so many things. So therefore, Acharya has said that everything we should do in relationship to Krishna, like the Pandavas. See, Pandavas are very good. See, Goswamis are good examples for brahmacharis, and Pandavas are very good examples for Grihasthas, including Draupadi. How they lived a practical life being completely attached to Krishna. That even sages were leaving the forest and going to the house of the Pandavas to see. So they controlled Krishna by their love, even by their family life. Why? Because they were completely surrendered to the will of the Lord. They're ready to do anything for the will of the Lord. Like there's a proper disciple named Mandakini Mataji. Now, she was a young girl and she's an Italian or French? No, she's a French lady. And Prabhupada met her and she was just saying to the deities that let me not give her the instruction of the spiritual master. And she uh, came before Prabhupada. Prabhupada said, there's an Anant Shanti in Russian boy is there. It's the only one. Can you go and marry him? Can you go and marry him? She's a French lady, is a Russian boy. She has never seen. And she agrees. She goes and married. And that's how the whole Russian greeting happened. Because she was a wife now. She has a Russian entry. And she would carry the books to Soviet Union. And then they copy those books, made copies and things. And she agreed, she surrendered, and she became so dear to Srila Prabhupada. And even when she speaks with so much gratitude, so much love and things. She attained perfection of her life. She attained perfection of her life. Her married life would have gone up and down, but she attained perfection of life. The way somehow she looks so satisfied. Why? She gave up everything for that. And that's what the Pandavas did. They were ready to do anything for Krishna's plan. So they knew Krishna is God and they're going through some difficulty. They never said, Krishna, why doing this? In fact, Yudhishthir's concern was what? Krishna, you took everything from us. If people see how they will become your devotees. So you took from us, we have no problem. But we have concern. If people see what has happened to us, nobody will become your devotee. So during Rasa Yajna, Yudhishthir was main motive was, I'm doing this Rasa Yajna so that we'll give Agra Puja to Krishna. And people will know that Krishna is supreme Lord. That was his only mood. And he was thinking, am I doing Rasa Yajna for my pleasure or for Krishna's pleasure? Yudhishthir was so much big. He's a king, he's a grasta, he has 4 brothers. He's always thinking of Krishna's pleasure. And because of this, Krishna becomes so attached to Yudhishthir that Krishna is living in the house of Pandavas. And yogis are leaving the jungle and coming to see Krishna in the house of the Pandavas. Like you don't come to temple to see the Lord, you go to some grassa's house to see them. It happens also in ISKCON. Like some places and temples are not allowed. So some grasa so nicely taking care of the deities. The house program happens in ISKCON. People go to his house to see the Lord there. So this is the power of love there. So bhakti is not about renunciation. It's about our surrender to the will of the Lord. Our moment-to-moment desire, what way we can please Krishna. And that is bhakti there. And that's what makes a person the Atma. Not only by renunciation, like if we try to imitate like Sukhdev Goswami will become successful. But when we sink in, pitch in to the desires of the Guru, pitch in and serve him, then one feels a great bliss. So therefore, Śrīla Prabhupāda is talking about the rasas, the prema bhakti. So Krishna is so attractive, it comprehends all attraction, all bliss, and all taste. And this attraction is so strong Attraction for Krishna is so strong, no one to exchange them for metta and jnana and mystic powers and liberation. The Vrajvasis don't care for anything, they're just happy with Krishna. When Krishna showed them the Vaikuntha to the Vrajavasis, then the Golok, we are happy here only serving. We don't from Brahmachati, we don't know. So you must know for certain that the quality is not nothing to do with mundane qualities. So great sages, such as the four bachelor devotees, were also attracted. So they have once gone to see the Vaikuntha and they were denied entry, they became angry. But when they smelled the fragrance from Tulsi leaves, they became devotees in Shantarasa because they did some aparadha. Other they would have got Dasya Bhakti, but they got the Shanta Bhakti because they had done some aparadha. So aparadhas only constrain our bliss. So similarly, Sukadeva Goswami was actually a transcendental passing God. Sukadeva Goswami was already situated in the village state. This proves that the qualities passing with material affinity. Similarly, the young coward themselves attracted to the body of the Lord and returning of attraction of hearing about the glory of God. Lord Krishna attracts even the mind of the goddess of fortune. So Krishna attracts even the mind of goddess. See, everybody worships goddess of fortune. Like when during Samadhamanta Nila, when Lakshmi came out of from Samadhamanta, everybody is thinking, and Lakshmi had a Varmala. Everybody is thinking, Lakshmi will put Varmala to me only. Everybody is saying, किसके पास आ रही है? And Lakshmi is analyzing, कि Varmala किसके सर पे डाली? So she saw Indra, very beautiful, handsome, a little attached. She saw Durvasa, very powerful, but थोड़ा गुस्सा हो जाती. She saw Lord Shiva, everything is good, but there are a lot of snakes around. So like that, and he saw Bali, so थोड़ा demon, his association is not good. So she saw everybody, कुछ ना कुछ fault मिल गया. And she saw Lord Vishnu. Everybody was looking towards Lakshmi, but Vishnu was not looking towards her. Vishnu was absorbed. Vishnu was absorbed. And that's the time Lakshmi thought, this is my vara. But then he thought, if it is chupchap like this only, तो मैं घर में वो करती रहूंगी अपने मगन रहेंगे. My married life will get destroyed. It is too detached. But then he saw the Bhauris were roaming around Lord's garden. And she thought, oh, Lord reciprocates. If you love him, he reciprocates. He's not interested. But you love him, he also reciprocates. Then she went and put Varmala in the neck of Gandhi. So he only has the transcendental qualities who can attract even Lakshmi. And problem happens while matchmaking, boy looks for a Lakshmi and a girl looks for a husband like because Vishnu is Vishnu, nobody can be like him, and Lakshmi is Lakshmi. So by his personal feature and transcendental attributes are all psychological activities of a devotee. And you want to know that 61 explanation of this word by Sanatan, by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Sanatan Goswami? How many are interested to know this? Only one to devotee. Others, थोड़ा सा झलक देख लेते हैं. It's quite technical. It comes in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Full chapter is there. The same verse. So here, yeah, so this says Atma ke सात meaning: body, mind, attributes, Brahman, characteristics, formless, intelligence, and the Atma Rama, one who enjoys the above seven items. Muni, thoughtful, great, and Nirvintha also many meanings. Ni, Grantha, Urukrama, the Supreme Lord. Krama means using the sense of potency that is systematic. Kuruvanti Ahituki. भक्ति, भक्ति के भी 10 मीनिंग है। शांत भक्ति, दास्य भक्ति, साख्य भक्ति, वात्सल्य भक्ति, तो भक्ति 9 kinds of prema भक्ति, रति, prema, स्नेह, भावना, प्रणय, आराधना, भाव. And as a proper speaking all this in the purport, because bhakti also has so one sadhana bhakti and 9 kinds of prema bhakti. And as an example, the Shanta Bhaktas, they go to the stage of prema. Dasya Bhaktas, they go to the stage of raga. Sakya Bhaktas, anuraga. Vatsalya, anuraga. Gopis, Mahabhava. The full of transcendental bliss, before the bliss of merging to memory is like a straw. And Krishna is the abode of bliss in all mellows. That causes one to forget all other excesses. Guru said, if you want to enjoy matter life, don't go to the bank of Yamuna, where Govinda is swimming at Keshu's heart. Please don't go there. If you have any desire left. It's spoken in a different. So Krishna's qualities attract devotees' mind. So their mind was carried away. Gopis' minds were attracted by Krishna. Queens in Dwarka were attracted by Krishna. Goddess of fortune. All the young girls in the 3 worlds are there. Even Vasali is attracted to Krishna. Men of Vrindavan are attracted to Krishna. See, everybody gets attracted to Krishna. Nara, Nari. Whether Nara or Nari, everybody gets attracted to Krishna because it's absolute good. Transcendental. Then men are attracted to women, women are attracted to man. But here Nara Narishta Madhitana. So Krishna is attracted to everybody. Sons and daughters. Meaning are you able to hear now? Are you able to hear now?
Yes,
Yes, voice is getting okay. This is an important subject matter, but advanced subject matter. The Jivan Muktas. I have 2 types. See, can you 61 explanation Mahaprabhu giving for once? Prapta Sarupa. 6 kind of. Then 6 more Antaryami Upasana. 6 more explanation of Atma numbers. For worshipper of the Super Soul. The first worshipper of the Brahma. The worshipper of the Paramatma. So 6 types here. The 10 more explanations by considering various meanings of word atma, मन, endeavor, ऐसे करके 10 और होगा। अभी कितने हो गए? 23 हो गए। हम काउंटिंग करते हैं। The 3 more explanation with the story of hunger में गाड़ी की स्टोरी यहाँ पे आती है। सुनते हैं। लोरिया साधु सुंदर महाप्रभु कहते हैं। There are 32 explanations in a bhakti way. Vidhi bhakti, rag bhakti, then parisada, sadhana bhakti, jatarati bhakti, ajatarati bhakti, then dasa, sakho, guru, kanta. ऐसे करके 32 विधि राग पारिषद साधना सिद्धा जातरति सिद्धा जातरता. So like the 32 types of akara. So total 58 expressions हो गए अभी. Last 3 is Muniya. That means great sages also render bhakti. And 61st explanation, if by chance the transcendental diva get a session with pure devotee, he gives up all engagement into Krishna's service. And Mahaprabhu glorifies Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. So I hope you like the beautiful explanation. Or you admire the vastness of it. Again, questions. So beautiful verse. And any questions? I think everybody has become Atma now.
The samvad between Chaitanya and Sarvabhaumacharya is seen as just because Chaitanya was able to present 2 more points more than, or completely different, but it numerated 2 more, 11 expressions in Chaitanya versus 9 in Sarvabhaumacharya. How is that convincing that Chaitanya is?
See, Sarvabhaumacharya is Brihaspati. So, according to him, there could not be any more explanation more than 9. He's a Gyata of Sanskrit, he's a Pandit. So, according to his thing, 9 is the best. And because he's an incarnation of Brihaspati, nobody in the world can do it. If somebody is able to find more 11, that means he has to be more higher than Brihaspati, and that is Vishnu.
But in the Leela, they did not know that they are Brihaspati.
But Sarvabhaumacharya thought that I am the most learned, whatever, that I could find the 9 explanation. 9 or 7, once he gets written how many Sarvabhaumacharya said, and how many said. Their conversation will be there. Some figures we always need to revise the figures. So, please explain the meaning of the Ram, which we had previously explained to Sarvabhaumacharya 18 different ways. So, Mahaprabhu told 18, and Sarvabhaumacharya said 9. As I said, I'm a madman, Sarvabhaumacharya is another madman, therefore he took my words to be the truth. I don't recall what I spoke, but by the strength of your association, something may manifest. So, there are 11 clean words. Now, Mahaprabhu spoke 61 explanations. So, he spoke 18. And Sarvabhaumacharya has spoken 9, it seems. I have to refer to the Chaitanya Charitamrita. So he spoke 9, Mahaprabhu spoke 18. Or he spoke 11, something like that. See, something only Krishna can do. Which highest in that field will understand. Like Keshav Kashmiri. He was caught. This Saraswati said, is my Lord. And Sarvabhaumacharya only does not defeat. Mahaprabhu showed him his Chaturbhuj form. In Chaitanya Charitamrita it said that he showed the Chaturbhuj form. And in Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam he showed the Shadbhuj form. So probably he showed both the forms. He showed the Chaturbhuj form also and showed the Shadbhuj form. So you know Shadbhuj Bhāgavatam.
You mentioned Atma was go back to world, pure bhakti.
Means they're already liberated. Now they are going back to God means they are going to Brahman, free from cycle of birth and death. And little bit Vishnu, they remember, they will go to Vaikuntha also. There, it's a little bit of number already perfect. And they can develop Rati for Krishna very easily. If they do little bhakti, they can develop Rati for Krishna. Already they are Asana. They already crossed Nishtha and everything. Only they just need to just develop a taste. And if you Atma Rama, you give holy name, you will not stop chanting. You keep on chanting. Because there is no obstruction, there is no problem of mind control for you. And bhakti is very, very basic to Krishna. There's a Prabhupada says, no, unless you control mind and senses, there's no progress in Krishna consciousness. So Atma Rama is full control of mind and senses. So when he takes bhakti, he can progress very fast. But Paula, he may not take the bhakti if he has a misconception of impersonalism. So Sukha Goswami didn't have misconception. He was an impersonalist, but only inside the bhakta only. But he was acting as a personalist. And when he heard Bhagavatam, he got attracted by it. So how much we should hear Bhagavatam? Because Bhagavatam is that medicine. So those who are coming to hear Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, read this very amazing, because this is the medicine which will take us from that to that. Remember, chanting alone is sufficient, but we commit offenses in the we commit, and how those offenses are related by hearing Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam.
Basically, was a very, very great devotee. How did Sarjapur Road?
He's playing a part. Playing a part. See, because Sarjapur became a devotee, Prasad also developed faith in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Because he was a guru of Parabhupada. They all come to Sarjapur. So there was some is a parent of Radha. But in Enliven, he was an impersonal realization. If somebody is speaking Bhagavatam, just think about it. And Vyasadeva is hearing, Narada is hearing. In this question. I think I'm missing Tamil Ashtakam today. Okay. So, yeah, any question online? Any question? I hope devotees understood the subject matter. It's a very difficult verse to understand. When you hear this verse, better you feel, हमारे याद था. Hearing the verse only become आनंद. और सुनने की इच्छा नहीं है.